Hi everyone, welcome to the Rugby League History channel. Today I'll be doing my tips for round 16 of the 2023 Betfred Super League season. Last time out I got 5 out of 6 correct. Leeds was the only team that let me down and they lost against Wakefield Trinity, who got their first win of the year. Can you believe that? So I got close to a perfect round and Wakey stole it from me. But let's see how many we get right this week in round 16 of the 2023 Betfred Super League competition. And the first match in round 16 is between Hull FC and St Helens. This one is an 8 o'clock kickoff at night on the Thursday, live on Sky Sports from the MKM Stadium in Hull. These two sides just played each other in the Challenge Cup quarter-final over the weekend on the Saturday, and it were a tight game going into half-time, but that red card changed everything and St Helens run away with it. The last time that St Helens lost against Hull FC were in 2017, and these two sides met earlier in the year where Hull FC got very close to pulling off a major upset against St Helens, but in the end Saints won 20 points to 12 there at the totally wicked stadium. For this match I'm going to go for St Helens to win 1 to 12 points. I think this is going to be another good game, but Saints, especially over the last 3 to 4 weeks, have played themselves into a bit of form and you cannot ignore stuff like that, so I'm going to go for St Helens to win 1 to 12 points there on the Thursday. There were 3 matches on the Friday. The first one is between Leeds and Huddersfield. This one is an 8 o'clock at night kickoff, live on Sky Sports from Headingley Stadium. In recent times, Leeds have had a great record against Huddersfield. They've won 7 of the last 10 matches, and in one of those games, it finishes a draw. These two sides met earlier in the year on the 9th of April, and it were an 18 points to 17 win for Leeds there at Headingley. I remember just towards the end of the match, Jake Connor missed a conversion, which I think would have sent the game into extra time or possibly would have won the match for Huddersfield. With both of these teams, they go into it with a bit of indifference in form, especially with Leeds. They've lost against the 2 bottom place sides, Castleford and Wakefield Trinity, so they'll be looking to bounce back and put in a good performance against Huddersfield. One trend I've noticed between these two sides over the last couple of years is the games are tight and they're very close. So I'm going to go for Leeds to win this match, but not by a lot. I'm going to go for Leeds to win by 4 points on the Friday. This is a really tough game to call, but I'll go for the home side on this occasion. And the second match on the Friday is between Hull Kingston Rovers and Wakefield Trinity. This one is an 8 o'clock at night kickoff from Craven Park. The head-to-head between these two sides in the last 10 meetings is 5 apiece, so both teams have won 5 matches. These two sides met earlier in the year. Hull Kingston Rovers won that 34 points to 6 on the 24th of March. Wakefield Trinity recorded their first win of the year last week, and when you actually look at the table, they're not too far away from safety. Just a couple more wins and they could potentially get off the bottom of the table. Hull Kingston Rovers had that really impressive win in the Challenge Cup against Salford over the weekend. For this match, I will go for Hull Kingston Rovers to win. They've been playing well, I think, this year throughout the entire season. Wakefield Trinity with just the 1 win, so I can't really back them. I'm going to go for Hull Kingston Rovers to win by 13 plus there on the Friday against Wakey. And the third and final match on the Friday is between Castleford and Warrington. This one is an 8 o'clock at night kickoff from Weldon Road. In the last 10 meetings, Warrington have won 6 matches, Castleford have won 4. These two sides met last time on the 24th of March and Warrington won that match 38 points to 0. Castleford is second last on the table at the moment and they'll be desperate to get a win or two because you never know, Wakefield Trinity might pick up a couple of wins and they might be in for a relegation scrap towards the end of the year. With Warrington, they had a very narrow loss to Wigan in the Challenge Cup. I think Wigan were down to 12 men for most of the game, so they'll be disappointed with that, but they'll be looking to bounce back in the Super League this Friday, and I'll go for Warrington to win this match. I'll go for them to win 1 to 12 there on the Friday nights. I just think that Warrington's been playing better this year, and I'll go for Warrington to win over Castleford. And the only match on the Saturday is between Catalans and Leigh. This is a 7 o'clock at night kickoff from the Stade Gilbert Brutus in France, but it'll be 6 o'clock for us in England. With Catalan Dragons, they've won 7 of their last 8 matches against Leigh in all competitions. The last time these two sides played, it were a close match over in Perpignan, with Catalan winning 14 points to 6. That were on the 25th of February. The last time that Leigh beat Catalan were in 2017, and that match was also in Perpignan. These two sides have been form teams of the competition, and with Leigh, as I record this video, they've just recorded a victory over York in the Challenge Cup. However, we're a bit of a scare at half-time. York were in front, but Leigh come back and won the game. This is going to be a really good match. Unfortunately, it's not going to be on the telly, but I'll go for Catalan to win by 8 points. So I go for Catalan to win by 8 points over Leigh on the Saturday. And the final match to close out round 16 is on the Sunday, and it's between Salford and Wigan. It's a 3 o'clock in the afternoon kick-off from the Salford Stadium. This one won't be on the telly. With Wigan, they've won their last 7 matches against Salford in all competitions. The last time that Salford beat Wigan in a competitive game were on the 13th of March 2020. And Wigan's record at Salford Stadium is actually quite good. They've played 15 matches there recently and they've won 11 of them, so a good record for Wigan there at Salford Stadium. Over the weekend, Salford were eliminated from the Challenge Cup, losing the whole KR, and Wigan had a very gutsy win over Warrington. They were down to 12 men and they just managed to pull off the win there to get into the semi-finals of the Challenge Cup. For this match, I'm going to go for Wigan to win. I'll go for them to win 1-12. This is going to be another good match, but I see Wigan winning it, so I go Wigan to win 1-12 over Salford. So that concludes me tips for round 16 of the 2023 Betfred Super League season. Hope you enjoyed these tips. Let me know in the comment section below who you're going to be tipping this week. And as always, if you like Rugby League history on YouTube, I also run a TikTok page, Instagram page and a Facebook page. I'll put links in the description below for those. Go and check it out. But anyways, this has been Rugby League history. Thanks for tuning in. Catch us all later. Tatty bye for now.